Sweets syndrome, but it's anything but sweet. It can actually cause painful skin lesions as well as fever, and in a lot of folks, the exact cause isn't known. It can be triggered by anything from an infection, an illness, medications.
People who get this, very rare, but it goes alongside other major systemic illnesses, oftentimes like autoimmune conditions, inflammatory bowel disease. Sometimes it can actually be the sign of an underlying leukemia or lymphoma, but sometimes we don't know why it happens. Now, we think it's more of a reaction.
With something like this, it's not necessarily an easy diagnosis either. It's not like you see it and say, oh, you know what, another case of sweet syndrome here.
The history, they're very painful. People often have fevers. If you see these red, juicy, almost target-like spots, they're often on joints, hands, feet. You know, you can see arms here. And the main thing,
develop?
Actually, pretty quickly. The patients are sick, and in fact, when I used to see patients in the hospital with this, they were febrile. They had a high fever. They were really uncomfortable. And then the diagnosis is often just made on biopsy because it's the type of cell you see. But fortunately, this gets much better very quickly with corticosteroids. So this, even though it looks really scary, responds really, really fast. So it's just the kind of thing that you need to have treated, and you take your corticosteroids. It goes away in a couple of days. But usually in the right hands, it's going to trigger a workup just to make sure it's not a reaction to a medicine or an underlying medical condition.
Isn't it also another great example, and you see this all the time in your field of dermatology, how oftentimes systemic illnesses can manifest as skin lesions. They can be very difficult to diagnose, can be very difficult to figure out, but if you have a constellation of symptoms, fever and new skin lesions, the time to go see your doctor is right then and there, because some of these things can get really bad really quickly, and even things that are called sweet sometimes aren't.